There's something I continue to think about on and off, but I want to just throw it out there, see how you all feel about this. But haven't you noticed that most people are quite judgmental and care so much about what others are doing? People don't always recognize how, to what extent it is. So, what I mean by that is when you get engaged, married, have kids, um, buy a house, you're seen as this very high status person. You have achieved life, you are perfect. And it's just interesting how they don't look deeper into it. I believe it should be, or I know it should be case by case. You know that there's a lot of people that buy houses that are in debt. There's a lot of people that buy houses that are a lot cheaper than other houses. They're broken down, or they're more affordable areas, not in very safe areas, or they're in um, middle of nowhere areas, or cheaper parts of the country. So it's like there's that aspect, and then also when it comes to marriage, like, just because you're married doesn't mean you're in a good marriage. There are plenty of people, even in just simply relationships, that are not in good relationships. And then also, here's the other aspect is, right, you're seen as high value when you have, or perfect, or you achieved life if you achieve any of these things. But what happens when you lose it? You're seen as lower value than if you didn't even have that in the first place. So if you get divorced, if you're a single man, like a single dad, especially if you're a single mother, or if your house gets foreclosed, or, you know, any day you could get divorced. You could even be stuck in a marriage that's not good. You could also lose your house, lose your job. Any day, any second, you could lose any of that. But you know what? You could always, any day, also get married easily, and get a house, if you work towards it pretty fairly easily. There's lots of different things you could get easily if you work for it. All those things can come and go. Um, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day whether or not you have that. What matters is the happiness behind it. Are you really happy, or are you really just caring about what other people think, uh, subconsciously when you get those things? There's a lot of people who end up getting married, buying a house, having kids, etc., who are not happy in the end, especially the getting married part. Um, there's a lot of people, especially a lot of women, who do that for status. And unfortunately, with the uh, because they love the idea of it, because also society, and culture and media and movies and music, etc., family, and religion have always taught people when they're younger, especially towards women, uh, that once you get married, your life will be perfect. That achieves happiness. But the thing that people need to realize is, like, you should be marrying someone that you enjoy spending time with, that you genuinely care about them as an individual, not a position you're filling, not the idea of being married, not the idea of the person, or the idea of you have to love the person for who they are as an individual. Um, and it doesn't matter whether or not you show them off to people. That shouldn't be your first thing. Oh, I'm gonna post on Instagram or wherever, uh that I got engaged, or the wedding photos, or this or that. It's like, here's the other aspect too, is when you're becoming friends with someone, do you become friends with someone for the benefits, or for what people are going to think about your friends? Or do you become friends with people because you enjoy time spending with your friends? Which friendship typically lasts longer and or is more genuine? So when it comes to marrying someone, you should marry someone you're actually interested in, you actually like spending time with. And of course there's going to be, you know, bad matches in regards to, like, it turns out, oh, the significant other ends up being toxic in certain regards. So obviously you shouldn't be with them. That's the same with friends though, too. So then the other thing I wanted to mention is when it comes to friends and family and certain life experiences, um, when it comes to friends and family, once they're gone, they're gone. Unfortunately, and that's the reality. And when I mean gone, I mean pass away. So it's like you can never get that back. When it comes to getting a job, getting a house, getting a into a marriage, or even relationship or engagement, those can come and go. And you could always get that again, but you need to make sure you utilize your time with your loved ones, your friends and family, because you never know when that day will come. And then the other pointer I wanted to make is life experiences. I've been to, about 60 countries, about 50 states, just need one more left. What, yeah, I don't have much money right now. Yeah, I'm unemployed right now. I'm about to get another job. I've been unemployed, honestly, for a while, but, now is where I need to get the money back. But I've had a lot of life experiences. It's not only including traveling, it's like different adventures, talks, and spending time with friends and family and hobbies, interests, plenty of hobbies and interests. And like there's so many people out there that they just work, they go home, they go to sleep, they don't express love and affection towards their boyfriend, girlfriend, or wife or husband. And it's like, and then in the end they end up divorcing, and then or losing their job, and this, that, whatever. And then you're a single mother, you're a single father, and society again looks down on you when a few years ago they saw you, they were jealous, and they wanted to be you, and they looked at you so highly. So it's like, I just don't care what people think of me. I just do what I want to do. I just want to be happy, and I am happy nowadays, thankfully. And I just want to enjoy myself, because here's the other aspect too. Sorry, I'm saying aspect again, but just because you achieve those things of getting married, this, that, whatever, whether or not it's going well, people will still dislike you. People will still judge you. People will still be jealous of you. So it's just, it's a lot less than if you didn't have any of those, or if you were like me, a peasant. But regardless, people are going to be judgmental, and they're going to be disrespectful. So, do you want to appease everyone else, or do you want to appease yourself?